Food additives. What's the deal with the FDA and cancer? Ever wonder what's really in your food? Beyond the main ingredients, there's a whole world of food additives. Those extra things that make your chips crunchier, your yogurt creamier, or your soda fizzier. The FDA, that's the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, is responsible for ensuring the safety of these additives, but it's a complex task, especially when concerns about cancer are involved. So, how many additives are we talking about? It's actually pretty mind-boggling. We're talking about over 10,000 different chemicals and additives that are either approved by the FDA or considered generally recognized as safe, GRAS, to be in your food or come into contact with it. To put that in perspective, the European Union only allows around 411. Now, when a company wants to introduce a new food item, it typically must undergo a rigorous approval process with the FDA. They must provide scientific evidence that the additive is safe at the levels they intend to use. The FDA's goal is to be reasonably certain of no harm. But here's where it gets a little tricky. That GRAS designation. This idea originated in 1958 for everyday items like vinegar or baking soda. The thing is, there's a kind of loophole that lets companies decide if something is GRAS without even telling the FDA. That's understandably raised some eyebrows among folks who care about public health. The big question: do any of these cause cancer? Although the FDA strives to keep us safe, science continues to learn new things. And some food additives have definitely raised red flags, especially when it comes to cancer, either in animal studies or just from public health groups sounding the alarm. It's essential to remember that we're discussing things intentionally added to food, as well as substances that may inadvertently enter from packaging or even occur during the cooking process. Here are a few of the additives that have had cancer concerns orbiting around them. Potassium. Bromate. You may find this in some baked goods to help the dough rise. It's suspected of causing cancer and is actually banned in a lot of places like Europe, China, and India. California just banned it in 2023. BHA and BHT. These are preservatives found in things like cereals and cured meats to keep them fresh longer. Studies suggest BHA might cause cancer, and BHT is a similar chemical that's also considered a possible human carcinogen. Azotocarbonamide, ADA. This one's a dough conditioner found in things like bagels. It's been linked to cancer and is also banned in Europe, India, and China. Propyl gallate. Another preservative for fatty foods. This one has been linked to cancer in humans. Artificial colors, food dyes. While not all dyes are directly linked to cancer, red dye number 3 was found to cause tumors in animals, leading the FDA to limit its uses in 2023. Other dyes are more commonly known for causing hyperactivity in children, but research is ongoing regarding their broader health impacts. Sodium nitrite and sodium nitrate. These are commonly found in processed meats, such as hot dogs and bacon. When you eat them, they can form nasty things called nitrosamines in your body, which are known to cause cancer and are linked to higher risks of certain types of cancer. Titanium dioxide. This is used to color items such as candy and baked goods. Europe has banned it because of concerns about DNA damage. Acrylamide. This isn't really added, but forms naturally when certain plant-based foods are cooked at high temperatures, think fries or toast. High amounts have caused cancer in lab animals, but the levels in our food are usually much lower. The FDA monitors it. Sneaky contaminants. Beyond what's intentionally added, the FDA also monitors substances that can enter food during processing or from the environment, such as certain levels of arsenic or chemicals from packaging. What's the FDA doing about all this? The FDA isn't just sitting still. They're constantly looking,